All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Chair Yoga. Glad to have you here as always. Let's go ahead and start by getting centered. So bring your feet flat on the ground. You can slide to the back of your chair if you'd like. You can just lean back or you can just sit up tall, whichever works best for you. We'll only be here for a few moments. So relax your shoulders down your back. Allow your eyes to close. And allow your awareness to drop down into your body. So out of the head, out of the brain, down into the body, really allowing yourself to be present with whatever it is that you're feeling in this moment. Your body's relationship to gravity, maybe you feel kind of compressed or slouchy. Maybe that kind of ties to some energetic feeling, like maybe you feel tired or exhausted or drained. That's just like one side of the spectrum. You could also feel energetic and lighter, but just noticing what's true for you in this moment. And our practice today, energetically, I should say, is about ascension. We're going to work on extending the spine, lifting up out of the body, out of the pelvis, I should say. So lengthening the spine, lengthening the sides of the body. And that helps to also give you a little bit more energy, like filling up a gas tank. So you have a bit more to get to the end of the track or wherever you're headed. So before we come back, just take a deep breath in, full deep breath in, fill the lungs. And exhale, either through the nose or through your mouth. Let's do two more of those. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time. And out. Good. And then allow your awareness to slowly come back to the space. All right. So you can keep facing forward. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what's happening in my spine as we do this first exercise. Okay. So you're going to slide to the edge of your chair. I'll move to the side in just a moment. You're going to be on the edge of your chair, and you want to have your ankles or your heels stacking underneath your knees. Knees are hip width apart. Okay, but I'll be over here. Good. So you want to sit up tall, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, hinge at the hips, fold over the thighs. Now, with our next inhale, we're going to come up, but as we come up, I want you to roll up a single vertebrae at a time, stacking the spine until the head lifts. And then we'll do that again. Inhale, just hinge at the hips, fold forward. And then inhale, roll up the spine. Chin is the last to lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, roll up single vertebrae at a time, articulating through the spine. Head is the last to lift. Exhale, fold down, flat back. Inhale, rolling up. This is starting to get your spine warmed up. Please continue. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. And as we do this, because we're articulating through the spine on the inhalation, you might notice there's some points along the spine that feel kind of sore, maybe tired or tight, or holding tension. We're going to work that out today. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up. We'll do a few more. Hinging at the hips, folding forward, exhale. Inhale, rolling up, stacking the spine. Again, one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last to lift. We'll do three more. Good. With your next inhale, come all the way up. Stay here for a moment. Good. Then look toward me. We're going to do the reverse of that movement. So just to remind you what we just did, we folded forward and then rolled up. Now we're going to roll down and then come back up with a flat back, okay? So it's kind of like snaking down the spine, kind of like leading with the chin, tucking under, and then inhale, scooping the heart forward to look up. So it looks like this. With an exhale, it's chin down, rolling forward, and then scoop the heart to look forward, flat back as you come back up, okay? So let's do that several rounds. Exhale, drop the chin, roll down, snaking down the spine. Inhale, look forward, sit back up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, sit up. And just keep going as best you can. Roll down a vertebrae at a time, or as best you can. Inhale, sitting up. You might start to feel some heat building in the body. Especially as we do the second variation, we're really asking the lower back to work a bit harder as it lifts us back up to a tall spine. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, lifting up. Let's do about 3 more rounds. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, flat back, lifting up. One more full round. And inhale to a tall spine. Go ahead and stay and breathe. Good. Bringing yourself back. We're going to do a little bit more work for the spine here. So go ahead and interlace your fingers. Press your palms away from you and lift your arms overhead. Good. Now, as we're here, you're going to reach through the wrists, extending upwards. Now, sometimes when we do this, we kind of start to back bend in our lower back because we're trying to reach up, but we're actually reaching back. I want you to flatten the lower back out a little bit. So a way to do that is to think about tucking the tailbone under slightly, which makes you pull your navel back toward your spine so the core is engaged. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Reach through the wrists. Tuck the tail under. With the tail tucking under, it's actually like we're reaching in both directions. The tail's reaching downwards and we're reaching upward. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, release the arms on down. Roll the shoulders back a few times. And roll the shoulders forward a few times. All right, let's play around with arm extensions just a little bit more. So with your inhale, reach your arms overhead. With your exhale, bend your elbows, coming into cactus arms, and you're working your shoulder blades together behind you. That's your exhale. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms again. Inhale, reach up. Cactus. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus arms. We're going to add on to this. I'll turn sideways. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. This time, inhale, bring the elbows and palms together, widen your upper back. Exhale, cactus arms, take them back. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Bring the elbows and palms together, inhale. Exhale, take the elbows back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Elbows and palms together in front of you, inhale. Exhale, take it back. Reach up. Cactus. Bring it together in front. Take it back. Let's do a few more rounds, okay? Reach up, inhale. Cactus arms. Palms and elbows together, inhale. Exhale, take it back. Reach up. Exhale, cactus. Bring it together. Exhale back. One more time. Reach up. Exhale, cactus. Bring it together. Take it apart. Reach up. And then this time, exhale, sweep your arms down by your side and fold over your thighs, coming into the forward fold here. Take a couple of deep breaths. Notice sensation in your body, maybe in your shoulders or arms, maybe on the sides of your body. Good. Then with your next inhale, sweep your arms out to the side with a flat back. Bring yourself back up, reach up, and exhale, bring your hands down onto your thighs. Take a moment just to feel sensation here. Again, maybe in the neck and shoulders, maybe in the lower back or sides of the body, arms, whatever it is, be aware of it. Good. And then bringing your awareness back. I'm going to have you take your knees about just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Nice stable stance here. We're still sitting on the edge of our seats because this class is so suspenseful. And you're going to have your heels stacking underneath your knees as always for stability. Okay, so go ahead and take your right elbow or forearm down onto your right thigh. Okay, your left arm is going to be behind you. Turn the palm toward the ceiling, then inhale, reach up and over. Good. Exhale, bring the left arm back. Good. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, bring the arm back. We're going to do a little bit more here. And I want you to think about grounding your left hip to the chair. Don't tip over, all right? So inhale, reach the arm over again, look up. And then exhale, sweep the left arm behind you. Look down at your right toes. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and over, look up. Or sorry, left arm up and over. Exhale, sweep the arm behind you, look down. Sweep the left arm up and over, look up, inhale. Exhale, sweep it behind you, look down. We're going to do a few more of these. Turning the head, looking up as you inhale. Looking down as you exhale. And think about keeping that left hip really rooted to the chair here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Let's do two more. Good. Reaching up and over. Exhale, sweep the arm behind you, look down and stay. And really draw that left shoulder back behind you as much as you can. Your left hand could even come onto your left hip here. Not sure that shows up. There we go. And draw the left shoulder back. And really look down toward the toes. You might feel a stretch along the left side of your neck here. And you can stay here if you'd like to feel a little bit more of that stretch, continuing to pull the left shoulder back. You could drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. Breathe. Good. One more breath. Now to come out of the posture, reach the left arm up and over, look up. And then as the left arm comes back, pull your body all the way up. Good. Before we do the second side, just feel sensation, especially the difference between sensation on the left and the right side of your body. Probably feels a little imbalanced right now, which is why we have to do the other side. All right. So this time you're going to take your left elbow or forearm down onto your left thigh or knee. And again, you want to make sure that the heel is stacking underneath the knee. Good. All right. Kind of roll the right shoulder back, right hand behind you. Inhale, reach that arm up and over. And exhale, sweep it back. Do a few of these to get into the mood, if you will. Sweep the right arm up and over. Exhale back. And as you're reaching that arm up and over again, think about grounding your right hip bone this time to the chair. Right arm sweeping up and over. Exhale, sweeping back. Let's do two more. I'm not really sure how much we did on the first side, but this feels about right. Good. Sweeping up and over, look up at the arm in the air, and then exhale, sweep the arm behind you, look down. Inhale, sweep the arm up and over, look up. Exhale, sweep the right arm behind you, look down. We'll do a few more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Just getting the neck nice and warmed up here, helping to relieve any tension stuck along the neck and shoulders. Good. As you exhale this time, take your right arm behind you, look down at your left toes. Really work the right shoulder back. Your right hand can come onto your right hip if you'd like. And then if you want to feel more of a stretch along the right side of your neck, just gently drop the left ear toward its shoulder. Keep working the right shoulder back. Keep breathing. About one more breath here. And to come out, reach the right arm up and over, look up. And then as the right arm comes back, allow it to pull you all the way up to a seat. Again, feel sensation. Good. Sitting tall, inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Go ahead and fold forward between your legs. You can release the neck here, chin dropping toward your throat. Good. Inhale, come all the way back up. Good. And bring your feet closer together. So knees are hip width apart again, heels stacking underneath the knees. And believe it or not, there's more we can do for these extensions or lateral postures. All right. So this is an asymmetrical exercise. We'll do it twice, once on each side. So go ahead and lift your right arm up, just like right, and have the arm right up by the ear here, okay? And your left arm, your left hand, sorry, is gonna reach across and hold the outside of your right thigh, okay? So right arm is reaching up, left hand outside of the right thigh. So take a deep breath in, sit tall, reach that right arm up as much as you can, and then keep that length on the right side of the body as you tilt to the left. And your right hip is grounding, so we're not tipping over here, but keep the core engaged. Breathe. Now you can stay here if you'd like to. There's a little bit of a twist, literally, that we can do here. So take a deep breath in, reach, kind of leading to the left. Then exhale, pull on your right thigh with your left hand and rotate the right shoulder back, still tilting to the left. Right hip is grounding. Good. Let's stay for two more breaths here. Good. Now to come out, sit back up, unwind, and release the right arm down. Now, again, that felt like kind of a significant asymmetrical posture. So you'll notice a strong difference between the left side and the right side. Just note how that feels. And whether you like that exercise or not, it probably feels important to do the other side. So let's give that a shot, all right? Go ahead and lift the left arm up first. Good. And then create length along the left side of the body. So inhale, reach up, feel the left hip bone ground onto the chair. And then take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Reach up again. And then keeping that length with an inhale, tilt to the right. Left hip left, sorry, left hip grounding. I'm getting my lefts and rights mixed up. And again, we're not falling over here. The core is engaged. Most of the back bend is happening in the upper spine. So from about where the rib cage starts all the way up. Good. Now again, if you want to stay here, stay here. If you want to add the twist, you'll pull on the left thigh with the right hand, roll the left shoulder back, still tilting to the right. And breathe. And stay for about 2 more breaths. Good. Then inhale, sit up, unwind, and release the left arm down. Just feel sensation. It might feel like waves of energy are moving up the spine. Again, that idea of ascension, of uplifting our energy. And by that, I mean uplifting our mood, uplifting our bodies, uplifting our thoughts, our minds. Good. All right. So from here, and I'll turn sideways for this, but you keep facing forward. We're just going to come into a spinal flex. So you're going to sit up tall, roll the shoulders back, and open the chest toward the ceiling. Now you can shrug your shoulders up towards your ears a little bit to create a cradle for your neck. We'll take a few deep breaths here. Good. Then shrug your shoulders up towards your ears a bit more. Sit up. Release the shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold over your thighs. And let's stay here for a few breaths. Now you can keep your hands on your thighs or knees, or if you'd like to, you can allow the arms to hang toward the floor. Deep breaths. Good. With your next inhale, go ahead and sweep the arms out to the side with a flat back. Come all the way up. Reach the arms up. Exhale. Go ahead and bring the arms on down. Good. All right. So let's do a little bit more work for the neck. So I'm going to stand up and turn around to show you what I'm doing with my arms, and you can stay seated. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just allow my right arm to be relaxed. That's this arm. My left arm is going to reach behind me and either grab above or below the elbow joint. Just don't grab the joint itself. And that's going to ask you to traction the right shoulder down. Okay? So I have that connection. Allow your right arm to relax down, reach behind you, and grab either above or below the elbow. Still on the edge of my seat. Now, with the right shoulder anchoring downwards, go ahead and tilt the left ear toward its shoulder. And you'll feel another big lengthening along the right side of the neck. You can play around with the rotation of your chin. You could tilt it up, you could tilt it down or to the side to see if there's a more meaningful stretch for you here. Deep breaths. Good. One more breath here. And then go ahead and roll your chin down to your breastbone. Release the arm and then lift the head. Good. So we're going to balance that out on the other side. So allow your left arm just to relax by your side. Right arm reaches behind you. And just go ahead and again, grab above or below the elbow. Traction the left elbow downward, just kind of pull it down. And then when you're ready, drop the right ear toward its shoulder. Feeling that big stretch along the left side of the neck. And again, you can rotate the chin maybe down or up or to the side. Just find a stretch here that feels, it just feels. It could be meaningful, it could be tender, it could feel good, it might just feel significant or important. And just breathe with whatever that feels like. Good. All right. Roll the chin toward the sternum. Release the arm. Lift the head. Good. One last thing before we go into our meditation, and that's just to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears powerfully and just squeeze them. Just squeeze them in. Let it shake a little bit. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze a little bit more, a little bit more. Really squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale. Release. Maybe move the head around a bit. You can just kind of squeeze the shoulders if with your hands, that is now, with your if you need to a little bit. All right. Nice loose shoulders, nice loose neck. Let's go ahead and slide to the back of the chair, and we'll spend the last few minutes together just in an inner contemplation. So allowing your eyes to close, feet flat on the ground, your hands can rest in your lap. And bring your awareness to the flow of breath within your nasal passages. The left nostril, the right nostril. As you inhale, that sensation might feel cooler and drier. And as you exhale, that sensation might feel warmer and more humid. It's often the case. Just notice if that's true for you. You also might notice that the airflow in one nostril is greater than the other. Be okay with that. We'll just do a little bit of imagining here as we're aware of the breath in the nasal passages. Now we know the breath is going down into the lungs, but just in our minds, imagine that that breath is entering the nostrils and just lightly touching the center of the brain, and then exhale, moving back out again. Inhale that cool, clarifying breath moves to the brain center. And exhale, it moves back out of the nostrils again. And just do that a few more times on your own. Seeing the breath move to the brain center through the nostrils and exhale back out. You can imagine that that breath is kind of like a wind that's kind of sweeping away any cloudiness or dust in the mind, helping you feel a little bit clearer, maybe moving out some thoughts that aren't helping right now, maybe helping to pacify any erratic emotional states. Maybe helping you to feel calmer and clearer. See that one more time. And then take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together in front of you and rub them together, creating heat. Taking the heated palms over the eyes and brushing back over the top of your head, down your neck, bringing yourself back to your space. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. I hope that it serves you well and that you got something out of it. I look forward to practicing with you again next time. Until then, have a great weekend. Take care.